Yo, welcome back to the show. I'm the host, Thump the Go Getter, and I am blessed to have you guys tapping back into my show, Real Recognize Real Podcast. Yes, indeed. For all my new listeners that's tapping in today, I need y'all to hit that like and subscribe button. That way, y'all know every time I drop another episode. And all the old listeners, hit that like button, baby. But anyway, I hope everybody's out there is having a blessed day, blessed weekend, of course. Each day we here, what I'm saying, we blessed for real, man. That's the only way we can look at it. But today I want to chop it up about the one thing that's been irking me for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? And it's a part of the reason why I call myself Thump the Go Getter. But I'm gonna get into that in a second. But first, I just want to know when did it become a bad thing to have self confidence? And when did we start praising people that's always having pity parties? I don't get it. You know, where I come from, if you wait for somebody to uplift you or take you to the next level, then you ain't gonna never get there. Trust me. I come from a little hole in the wall city called Durham, California. That's what we coined it. But it's the name of the city is Barstow. Barstow, California. Yes. If you look on California map, you might see the little dot in between Los Angeles and Vegas. It's a dot, believe me. But I love my city, man. It's the home of Del Taco. Straight up, best place you gonna ever get some Del Taco. I'm gonna tell you that now. They ain't plugging me for this, but I'm just saying it. All my Barstow cats, they know what time it is. But the one thing I hate about my city is the way people always continuously pulling each other down. My whole life, all I watched was those that when I seen people trying to do better for themselves, whether it was start a new business or whatever their entrepreneurism was, or whatever they was trying to challenge, it could be a new job, straight up. I always would see people knocking them. Whether it was a person that used to be in the streets and they're trying to change their life in the church, they just get knocked, And that place, it's really hard to come up out of there with strong confidence. But fortunately, the type of person that I am, I use that for my fuel, man. And I always believed that it was better. I just knew that it was better to life than just always trying to prove to people what you are and who you are and relying on people to uplift you. So that caused me to take different journeys across the world, move to different places and different things like that. And I realized that it's not the people or the place that can make you or should make you. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, where I came from, if you waited on that, then you ain't gonna never go nowhere. Seriously. And my family, I love my family to death as well. But a lot of them had that pessimistic mind state. And it's sad, but they do. You know what I mean? To this very day, no matter what it is, if you just trying to do something, it's like you get no support, no love. So I realized that don't let that stop you. You know what I mean? That's why I'm Thump the Go Getter. Because it ain't just about the achievements. It's about the spirit. It's about your mindset. Are you about going to get it because you want to go get it? Then you a go getter too. If you let people tell you what you should do or tell you what you should have, then you ain't gonna never get it, baby. And that's real. But I just hate that still today that we have such a hard time with uplifting each other, especially brothers, man. It's sad. It's really sad, man. That's why we really most of the time some of us can't get up because the person that's up ain't trying to help the next man out. They just trying to keep you in that same place. Or if you have people around you that don't want to do anything with their life, they want to keep you in that same hole as well. And if you're not smart enough to realize that, then you ain't gonna never get nowhere. I promise you. But off to today's subject. You know, I never realized or I never thought that we had come to this point where people that play the victim is the heroes. Now, I see it on social media all the time. People out there that's doing their thing, running their business and different things like that. They get that much support and that much love. But people on there crying about what happened to them and how somebody knocked them off or how somebody did this to them or why somebody ain't the reason of they couldn't get this or they couldn't get that, they get mad love. And I think my personal opinion is they do that because they want to keep you there. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with getting love and support from people. That's cool. That's life. But understand that you got to care more for you than anybody else do. Don't forget that. Don't wait for nobody else to uplift you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come into some real ones, and they will. But you got to have that drive yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't sit back and wait on no views or people to tap in with me to say, Thump, this is what drives me to do my shows or drive me to get up every day and do what I got to do. Nah. It's the ambition within myself and the greatness that I want to see for myself, the greatness that I want to see for my family. That's what drives me. Not the fact that I wait on people to say he's this or he's that. Everybody not going to love what you do. Everybody not going to like what you do. And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that I take the crew and the crowd that I got and we'll run and build. You know, that's what I always try to tell my people. Like, look, man, we ain't got to have 1,000 people to make a movement. It only take a couple people to make a move, a couple positive people to make a movement. You know what I'm saying? But if you sit back stagnated, waiting on others to get you to the next level, it's not going to happen. And I'm here to tell you that it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? And man, we got to value ourselves a lot more than what we do today. We're greater than just a job. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm saying that because a lot of us have dreams and different things that we want to do, but we too damn scared to do it. We always worried about what somebody else got to say or what somebody else think or somebody personal opinion. Let me tell you something about personal opinions. Back in 2002, I wasn't doing a damn thing but just living in Las Vegas. I had just moved out there, working at Texaco, and seriously, just dead end job, dead end situation. So I decided to better myself and I went to trucking school. Now, I went through trucking school, got my license, did that. I thought that when I got my license, that when I went back to my hometown, that I told my people, my family, not just my people, my family, that what I've done, what I've accomplished, that they was going to support me. Would you believe that they laughed in my face? Seriously, straight started rolling. Straight up, I heard all the critics, all of them. Now, I know it may sound crazy today because truck driving is normal, you know what I'm saying? And some people out there say, well, it ain't all that big. But when you come from nothing, it's a step up. You know what I'm saying? It's a step in the right direction and doing what you got to do. And that it was. But it hurt my feelings that the people that I love and I thought that was going to celebrate me being a better person laughed in my face. And that fueled me. They gave me all the fuel that I needed to become Thump the Go-Getter. I've always been Thump. My daddy named me Thump since I was 2 years old. That's been my name for life. I didn't invent that. But the Go-Getter, that came from me. That was fueled by all the haters and the naysayers that said what I couldn't do and what I wouldn't do. And so I took that same drive and that energy back to Las Vegas with me, and I vowed to make everybody that laughed at me or thought that I couldn't do anything to eat their words. And I eventually accomplished that. And I had to grow from that because that too ate me up and it held me back to certain degrees because I started focusing too much on proving people wrong. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have a real purpose behind your drive or else you're not going to succeed. I found myself stagnated because I was worried about what proving the next people wrong or just being satisfied with making them eat their words. I didn't realize that it was a bigger lifestyle out there. You know what I mean? And once I did, then my whole drive was different. I didn't care no more about what people had to say. And that's what eventually led me to start this podcast and do different things like that. Is because I had to leave that shit at the door. You can't worry about what people saying about you, man. You can't. You just can't. You got to go out and do it. You know what I'm saying? If this is something that you want to do, go out and do it. Then you get the results and you build and you grow from there. But as long as you have a plan and you have your drive behind that plan, you're going to be successful. And everything and everybody that counts you out going to want to be on your team. Just don't let that be the only reason why you do it. It's like getting dressed and the guys that go out and shine their car and they go get a car, not shine their car because that's petty. The ones that go out and spend their last dollar or money they don't have on a car just to look good for a woman. You get a woman, then what? Realize how shallow your ass is and they out. because it's just a facade, man. You got to start doing stuff for you, not for other people, man. Seriously. I learned that people going to say what they say. We got to stop being people pleasers. People going to hate you. People going to love you. But what the hell they got to do with your dream? I hate the fact that we even stop dreaming because we let other people kill our dreams. Sometimes it's your parents. Sometimes your parents be the one to kill your dream. You know what I'm saying? You can't think that just because this person is your family member that they got your best interest, because they don't. Some people don't have no drive. So what they do, they pull people like you down that have ambition, that have dreams and goals and actually is going after it. That burns their ass up. Every time you do something, that burn their ass up. That's why I keep dropping these episodes, because I know I'm killing somebody each day and I'm inspiring somebody each day. And that's what motivates me now, is the inspiration. Is when people come to me and say, man, I appreciate what you said. I like your mindset. I think that's dope. That's cool. I appreciate that. Because every day I wake up, I always got the naysayers in my head first. I'm my biggest critic. You know what I'm saying? But I don't allow that to fuel me. I don't allow the naysayers to fuel me. I just look at my accomplishments and where I want to go, man, and continue to understand that the real gonna recognize real all the time. So keep it pushing, because it's a crowd out there for you. The right ones is out there for you. And if your circle is the circle that's, you look around and you see nobody really moving and doing nothing, you got to get up out of that circle, man. It's that simple. Don't hold on to anchors that's holding you down just because of a title. And that's real. I ain't never felt cool to be in a pitiful situation just because I'm getting love. Man, fuck that love. If they around you because you always wounded, or you always asking for something, or you always need somebody to put their hands on you to get you to the next level, that ain't the right crowd, man. I'm trying to tell you. We all fall. We all have moments in our life that we got to pick ourselves back up and dust ourselves off. But please believe, if you don't have that drive and that gusto in you, no matter what another person say or feel about you, you're not going to move forward. So we got to keep our mindset strong. Love yourself. Carry yourself better in life. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. That's a big deal. We getting older now. We can't be running around doing the same shit that we used to do. We got to take care of our mind, body, and soul in order to grow. And that's just what it is, man. Find that inner strength in yourself. Each day, do what you got to do to make sure you motivate yourself to get to the next level. You know what I mean? Don't wait for nobody to give you nothing. And that's all I have to say. Don't wait for nobody to give you a damn thing. And I'm not saying that some people in some situations ain't gonna catapult you to the next level, because we all need something and somebody. Nobody gets to the highest of highs without some help. But see, it's a difference when you're grinding and people see that you're moving and grooving. They want to support it and get behind that, versus somebody trying to hand you something. Because believe it, anytime somebody trying to hand you something, they want something in return. Don't ever think different. I don't give a damn who it is, whether it's your mate, your family, whoever. If they want to keep handing you something, watch them. For real. Because even the Bible says you got to go out and fish. You know what I mean? Teach a man how to fish and he can eat forever. You keep feeding them fish, then they going to only have what you can give them. You know what I mean? It's like empowering your circle. If you up there and you doing big things, empower your circle. Put your circle on. You know what I mean? That's what you should know. Notice that about people too. The ones that get up and the people around them, if they stay at a certain level and they getting fed, but they don't ever empower their people, then the same type of people too. They want to keep you there. They don't want to see you grow. But you got to see growth for yourself. Step into that lane. You know what I mean? Real talk. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm Thump the Go-Getter, y'all. Keep getting it. And don't let nobody stop you. Because the only real person that can stop you is you. Keep your faith in God. And keep your ambition strong. And your drive even stronger. Until the next episode, I'm out, y'all.